Well, they could be your friends, your coworkers, or even a pastor at church. Swingers, they tend not to talk about their involvement in the lifestyle, but an underground movement is growing. And in a recent survey, North Carolina was ranked the 7th most popular state for swinging. South Carolina right behind it at 8th. Our Queen City News reporter Taylor Young explains why so many people are drawn to it, but feel the need to keep it hush-hush.
By day,
oh, it's everybody. It's everybody.
Lincolnton is your quintessential small southern town.
We call y'all vanillas. If you're not lifestyle, you're vanilla.
A main street in constant motion, lined by colorful storefronts and steeples casting shadows over everything in between. By night, a secret shared with a trusted few, hidden between the walls of a local hotel.
And how many people in your life know that you do this?
Well, as far as my vanilla side of my life, none. None know this.
Today, in broad daylight, Danielle is doing something not many in her community do. She's talking openly about her experience as a swinger.
Everybody has different reasons. For me and my husband, it was just, not that we weren't happy, it was more of a, what excitement can we add?
Swinging is not a new concept. It exploded in the U.S. during World War II. The term wife swapping was introduced to describe a non-monogamous lifestyle. And yes, sometimes it means those participating are having intimate relationships with someone else's spouse. Danielle uses the term lifestyle to describe it and says despite the definition, it's much more than sex.
If I were to define lifestyle, I would say you are walking into a group of people that you are probably going to find lifetime friends, who have zero expectations and probably think you're the hottest thing on earth. I mean, honestly.
For the most part, these group meetups aren't random. They're organized months in advance by a social club. Club organizers in the Charlotte area who wanted to stay anonymous say they have over 1,500 members and are growing.
And talk about the people that are in the club.
People anywhere from 25 years old to 75 years old. You've got people that they're looking for a place to go to where they can totally dress the way they want to in a safe environment. Nobody's going to judge them. And meet like-minded friends.
To maintain a private atmosphere, the club books up entire hotels. Couples from across the region show up, mingle, and then head their separate ways in the morning.
And privacy is very key, and that's why we do the entire hotel. And we do make guests sign waivers, so you can't break confidentiality. So you do see your child's fifth grade teacher, you cannot say anything. Because you could destroy someone's life.
Despite the unspoken agreement and the actual written agreement to keep meetups private, swinging in North Carolina might be more popular than you think.
Literally, I started with a Google search years ago.
In a recent study using Google Analytics, researchers found that for every 100,000 North Carolinians, 498 people inquire about meetups and clubs each month, with a statewide population of 10.7 million. That's over 53,000 people showing at least some kind of interest in the lifestyle.
We've had preachers, we've had people who go to a party on Saturday night and go to church on Sunday. That works for them.
As a society, monogamy has been ingrained in our culture. What breaks that mold for some couples?
From what we know in research and what we hear from those that we work with is not feeling satisfied in monogamy, or wanting aspects of monogamy, but also feeling like there's other aspects of their lives that they're missing out on.
Dr. Sharice Johnson is a clinical mental health counselor who works with couples actively swinging or are thinking about it.
Pleasure and belonging are probably two of the most known ideas around why people bring out swinging, but there's a lot of different dynamics to what makes people decide that's something that they want to do.
From her experience, swinging has had a variety of impacts on couples she's worked with. Some thrive with a deeper understanding of trust and respect, while others fall apart. And on an individual level, like anything that involves pleasure, Dr. Johnson says too much can become addictive.
So we've absolutely seen that there are individuals who can get into something like this and then really struggle to stop or struggle to find pleasure back into normalized situations because the level of pleasure that they are now experiencing, they don't know how to get any other way, and that is a challenge.
Still, the #1 topic brought up in sessions with swinger clients is shame and the thought of being exposed.
I think your secrecy is people with normal jobs and normal lives not wanting everybody to know their lifestyle, because that's who judges. Sadly enough, that's who judges.
In the 6.5 years that Danielle has been a part of the lifestyle, she says she's gained more friendships than anything else. Her and her husband don't have any plans to stop.
The amount of trust and respect you have in your partner to be able to do this is immense. And if you have an ounce of jealousy in you, that's not gonna work for you. But if you don't, and you can do this and have fun together, you just flourish.
Lincolnton, like many other small towns in the Carolinas, has its secrets. One of those secrets now in broad daylight, no longer hidden in the shadows.
It's very enlightening.
With photojournalist Jenna Pinto, Taylor Young, Queen City News.